Hello everypony, Flash Notion here, back once again for a My Little Pony Season 7 reaction video. And today's episode is episode 7, Parental Glidance. Now, based on what I've seen of this one, thumbnails and just stuff that I've gathered, this might be when we meet Rainbow Dash's parents. I think that she's like the only one of the main 6 that we really haven't seen yet. We've seen Twilight's, Fluttershy's, Rarity's, Applejacks are dead, and I'm trying to think who else that leaves. Oh yeah, and Pinkie Pie's. We've seen Pinkie Pie's a couple of times. So yeah, that just leaves Rainbow Dash, who hasn't had any parents, which I feel like also lends into the whole Scootaloo is an orphan thing. Speaking of which, I think this one also tackles a little bit of something between Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo, because DWK, creator of the Totally Legit Recap series, I was watching his Forever Philly video, and it included something that looked like a clip from this episode, because the early releases, God, I hate that. I wait for the Yay Ponies version now. Used to be I went with Kiss Cartoon, but now I go for the Yay Ponies because it's higher quality and all around just better. But that means waiting until the official US iTunes release, which is occurring at a much slower rate than the Canadian releases, and people can't resist posting the Canadian releases, even Apple Geek. Now, I can understand some reactors doing that because that decreases their spoilers stuff, but at the same time, it's like, why don't you record it, edit it, render it, save it on your computer, and wait to post it online until it's actually released in worldwide? That seems like the more polite thing to do. But whatever. It's a thing. But I'm very eager to see what's happening with this specific episode, because if this is the Rainbow Dash parent episode, that's a big thing. However, the thumbnails that I've seen, the stallion in the thumbnails does not look like Rainbow Blitz. We've seen Rainbow Blitz a couple of times in the flashback to, I think it was during like Equestria Games or whatever, or no, it was the flag episode. What was the flag episode? Scootaloo's Wings, that episode. What was that one? God, I know this one. Flight to the Finish, there we go. We saw him in a flashback in Flight to the Finish, and we saw him in A Heartswarming Tale, actually. So, he's appeared a couple of times. He's obviously connected to Rainbow Dash and a big part of her. So, I hope they don't just gloss over that with this episode. I hope they actually reveal the nature of that relationship. I've always felt that he was more likely to be like her brother or her uncle than her dad, so hopefully that's something that comes up here. Maybe he's more like a friend, who knows? Not me, obviously. The writers know it. Whatever. I've rambled long enough for the beginning of this. I'm gonna hate myself in editing, but whatever. Let's just get to it. We'll start the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, Sweetie Belle. What?
Is this such a good idea? What are you talking about?
No.
Best idea I've ever had.
You are not. Oh.
But we talked about this. Non-Pegasus ponies fall through the clouds. Right, but I think we're good.
Scootaloo wants to visit Cloudsdale.
To finish your report, I'm just wondering if this is the best way to get there.
No, but this is gonna be hilarious.
How else could I get there? A Pegasus chariot? A flock of birds? A hot air balloon? Huh, those do seem a lot safer. Maybe I should try to find another...
No! What the?
The little ma'am, are you all right?
Your Rainbow Dash is dead!
Yes. Bo Hothoof at your service.
Who? Well, that's an uncomfortable look. Okay, I have no idea. I couldn't catch his name. But yeah, so that's Rainbow Dash's dad. He seems pretty interesting, I guess, or boring, depending. Whatever. And then there's the whole thing where he's mowing clouds? What the heck? I don't know. Equestria has weird stuff like that sometimes. So let's see what this is all about. Scootaloo, stop.
Honey, something's going on out here.
Oh, heavens to Celestia! What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
Josh Hamilton,
You
don't
just made it worse.
know who it is.
Sorry.
Don't know, but you just made it worse. That's us.
Rainbow Dash's parents!
He's doing it again.
Oh, dear, please! You might shatter my Princess Celestia commemorative plates! Ow!
And they're broken.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm meeting you. My name's Scootaloo, and I'm doing a school report on your daughter.
Our Rainbow Dash?
The
Yep.
report's on an inspirational pony in my life, and no pony inspires me more than she does. I'm putting together this scrapbook for my report. I'm her biggest fan.
Little Trotter, what you say is impossible. Because no pony is a bigger fan of our Rainbow Dash than us!
Oh.
Whoa. You
Oh, no.
always wear that shirt?
I realize this.
It's laundry day, but pretty great, right?
Yeah!
Oh, dear.
My name's Windy Whistles, and I just have to say that it is a total blast to meet some pony that loves Rainbow Dash as much as we do.
What can we help you with?
Well,
Okay,
all about Rainbow
so
Dash.
Steven Universe fans
I don't know
also should recognize this type of parent, also known as Barb.
You came to the right place.
Where did you pull that out of?
Here you go. Rainbow Dash's favorite meal. A pasta and potato sandwich on sourdough. She just loved a carbo load.
Of course she does.
I'm eating Rainbow Dash's favorite food, made by Rainbow Dash's mom, while sitting in Rainbow Dash's childhood kitchen. This is the greatest day of my life!
That's not gonna
I
work.
think it's time for a tour of the house.
Also, I'm now thinking this might have contributed to
And so rambunctious.
Rainbow's ego when she was younger.
Combination was
Excited!
Rainbow wore braces? That's something I would have never guessed.
Is that her room?
I was expecting a cutaway gag right there where the plates just shattered the rest of the way.
Her inspirational poster! When the going gets tough,
It should have been a tortoise.
because they have hard
That would have been a
shells.
funny call forward.
So Rainbow Dash.
Wow. Over decorated right there.
Scootaloo, want to see something really cool?
Duh. Rainbow Dash's trophy room?
I installed the sound effects myself.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, great.
And look at this. She was wearing it when she spoke her first words.
That's creepy.
Oh, cool.
That's creepy. That's not cool at all. That's
Broken lantern is from when she first learned to fly.
so. Wait, they took a.
And this bitten apple is from when she grew her first tooth.
They took a lot of stuff and just
You're so
like
lucky to have all
covered it in gold.
Well, I may have a ton of Dash Mentos, but I don't have
Dash
any of
Mentos.
those
Oh,
Rainbow
God.
Dash Saves Ponyville headlines like you.
Tradesies?
Dealsies.
No, that's just weird. I mean,
So, where's all the Wonderbolt stuff?
You mean Rainbow Dash's personal collection of Wonderbolt memorabilia?
No, I mean, where's all the stuff about Rainbow Dash getting accepted into the Wonderbolt Academy and then getting chosen as a Wonderbolt?
oh.
Know that your daughter's a Wonderbolt? And I got to tell you? Oh, wow! You should see your faces right now! See, that's what your faces look like.
That's a great little bit right there. Okay, I can get though why Rainbow wouldn't tell them with these type of parents. Like, I understand. I desire praise as much as anyone else, probably more so. But this would be a little bit much.
You two were kind enough to show me the Rainbow Dash.
I can just imagine them showing up at every performance, everything. Like, these two seem like they'd be worse than Vapor Trail's parents.
Let's make some thunder! I was born to make thunder!
Okay. Oh!
We've got turbulence! Help! Where's it coming from? There!
Oh no. Yeah, this is exactly.
Which pony broke protocol and invited guests to our training exercises? I guess they're with me. Ugh. Dad! So good to see you.
No, it's not.
It's so great to see you too.
Ah.
And wow, you were so amazing up there with all of that flying.
How did you know I was here?
Scootaloo filled us in on everything. You modest pony, you.
Modest.
I can't believe I'm documenting the moment your parents first saw you as a Wonderbolt.
She really got the sandwich. Oh my god.
Hello, team. I'm Windy Whistles, the mom of the best Wonderbolt ever. Yeah! Just kidding. You guys were great too. Go team!
Mom! Hello, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And love those goggles. Love them. You know I have goggles too, but they're mostly just for swimming. Oh, and bath time.
Yeah, Mom, please stop. You're embarrassing me.
I can't believe it.
Oh god, this is
A Wonderbolt.
hilarious.
Dad, hold it together. We're in public.
I know. But it's just, you had a goal and you achieved it.
Wings these days are so much like arms and hands that it's really weirding me out. But
Let's hit the showers and give Rainbow Dash some time to spend.
don't you mean Rainbow Crash?
Okay, yeah.
Come on, use her embarrassing nickname. Embarrass her just as much as her parents.
Sir, you really raised a great flyer.
Oh no. Tears welling up again.
Okay, but that was Fleetfoot, right? I hope so. So that way DWK's running gag can keep going of her being a dick. That's
something
weird.
wrong?
I'm thinking of that.
You should have warned me that you were bringing my parents, or talked to Twilight or something, not just shown up.
Okay, so the main six know about her parents apparently.
Just my parents and I have a delicate relationship. I love them very much, and we're really close, but there's a reason I didn't tell them I'm a Wonderbolt. They can be a little bit embarrassing. Huh?
Overbearing is more like it.
Really? Yeah, really. And now you've invited a whole lot of crazy into my life.
Well,
What's wrong with a little support?
there's such a thing as too much sometimes.
Bo and Wendy, I'd like you to meet Apple Bloom and
Greetings, small ponies.
Are you excited to see Rainbow Dash?
Oh my, yes! And to think we never bothered to come to a Wonderbolt event.
We said if Rainbow Dash isn't a Wonderbolt, then what's the point? But now she is!
And she earned it. Did you know it all started when she won a spot in the coveted Wonderbolt Academy?
I like her lightning dust
Didn't know that. How
drawing there.
wonderful.
At least I think that's what it was.
She had some heavy competition.
Oh!
Especially against another Pegasus named Lightning Dust.
Yeah, thanks for the recap.
Oh. But of course, Rainbow Dash proved to be the best, and later made it into the Wonderbolt.
No, that's not exactly how she did it, but...
Hooray again!
But jealous ex-Wonderbolt, Wind Rider, was worried that Rainbow Dash might break his speed record, and so
Yeah.
he framed her for a crime she didn't commit.
Yep.
Oh no!
But thanks to Rarity, Rainbow Dash proved her innocence and became a backup Wonderbolt. Until Fire Streak retired, and she became
Oh,
an
the Fire
official
Streak.
Wonderbolt.
That's who he was. Cool. I don't remember ever seeing him before, though.
Gripping tail.
You really know your Rainbow Dash history. You're going to do great on your report.
Show's about to start.
And... what's gonna go wrong here? Oh my gosh!
Let's start this thing!
Wonderbolt Spring Showcase! Here we go!
She does look a lot like Rainbow Dash, except for hair and cutie mark, really.
Then build it back up again and tear it back down again! Yeah!
And that's... whoa! That actually was pretty cool.
Go Rainbow Dash! Best Wonderbolt ever!
You know, if these weren't her parents, I think this would be okay. But because it's her parents and it's personal, it's weird and whoa! Wow!
Your folks were definitely loud, but they weren't that bad.
Did they just shoot off a firework?
Since when did we add fireworks to the show? We didn't.
What the hell? How is that even legal? That's what? Still, this is really cool. Seriously, season 7 is giving people who make fan videos and such so much material
Go Rainbow
for like
Dash!
trailers and PMVs and all kinds of stuff. And
You signed that photo! Woo!
he just ripped his shirt though.
The ribbon, cut the ribbon, cut the ribbon, cut the ribbon!
What did she just cut? Oh,
Everyone loves you, yeah!
she's not gonna be.
Now let's do the pyramid. Scootaloo, get up there. You're the top.
You really do got yourself your very own mega fans. Lucky you.
Yeah. Everybody else is cool with it, I guess. Ah, hey! There was Sky Stinger and Vapor Trail. Nice to see them.
You hung that!
How?
Yeah!
No! Get out! What the hell?
All time. Towel, 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 towel.
No, this is long past the point of ridiculous here.
Towel, towel.
Oh!
This is ridiculous! Mom and Dad, you are both too supportive! This is exactly why I didn't tell you I was a Wonderbolt! You're just too much!
Did we do something wrong?
Whew.
Yes! The fireworks, the cheerleading, and how do you even compare who is better or worse at hanging up a towel?
We're just trying to be supportive.
Wow.
I'm tired of it! I've had enough of you two being so proud of every little ridiculous, insignificant thing I do!
Nice.
I think you should leave.
First of all, great job yelling at us, sweetie. No one can make their parents feel more worthless than you.
Oh, wow.
Correct, clear, and
Note to yourself, never become this type of parent.
is there nothing you can't do?
Why? Scootaloo, you don't understand. I met your parents hoping to learn more about you, but I don't like what I found out. I'll find some pony else to do my hero report on.
Ouch. Aww.
Scootaloo, wait! I know I wasn't myself back there, and I shouldn't have snapped at my parents. That's exactly why I didn't tell them I'm a Wonderbolt. I don't understand. They're so proud of you. Can I tell you something?
Please?
Sure. Okay.
Rainbow Dash
You might want to hold on to your wings because this could rock you to your very core.
Uh-huh. What, she didn't always have her ego?
There was a time when I wasn't the best at everything. See this picture? It looks like I want something awesome, but actually...
And last but not least, it's time to hand out our participant stickers.
Yeah!
Rainbow!
Yeah, Rainbow Dash, you show! Greatest participant
What the?
ever.
They're all there, though.
Your parents realize you didn't win, don't they?
Granted, I was the youngest pony in the senior competitive circuit.
Okay.
Other ponies my age were still in the junior flappers club. I thought it was utterly mortifying having my parents cheer me on even when I lost. But then, when I started to win competitions, which didn't take very long, by the way, things got even worse.
Look at Lightning Dust's face.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash, you show!
Being the best came with consequences. Very loud, very
So-
embarrassing consequences.
This is weird, though, because they've known... Everybody's known her since she was, like, a filly, so...
Dream of having parents.
That's weird, though, because none of them have ever seemed to recognize her on sight.
Me.
I mean, it's been years, but...
Growing up, I never thought I'd be the best at anything because no pony ever told me. But
Oh.
your parents told you over and over again. Look, best bath taker ever, best carrot eater under 3, greatest napper of all time. Yeah, I am pretty good at napping. I can fall asleep anywhere. Yeah.
Rainbow.
Huh? For your entire life, your parents gave you the confidence to believe in yourself.
They're still really overbearing and embarrassing, and they need to back off a little bit.
Embarrassed by my parents
But-
that I didn't realize their support actually made me the awesome, confident, amazing, awesome, and awesome pony I am. And I took them for granted. And
Yeah.
Ugh, I gotta make this right.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I'm gonna need your help. That is, if you're willing to help me after I acted like that. Now that's a great picture. Rainbow Dash learns the error of her ways.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I just can't see a thing. Scootaloo, you were just so great at blindfolds.
It's true. You
Now
can't
they're-
tell me what kind of knot you used. Falconer's knot? Wait, no. A farmer's loop.
What's this all about, anywho?
Wendy Whistles and Bo Hot Hoof. Please be seated.
Hot Hoofs? Is that what his name is?
Wonderbolt event.
That would be weird.
Mom and Dad, welcome to the... I love my parents and I'm sorry that I took them for granted and I know that they made me who I am today, so I really want to make it up to them. Event.
And popcorn. And he gets the bigger one, of course. Oh, they're all helping out.
Thanks for doing this. Happy to help.
Very nice. Can we finally get to see what the Buccaneer Blaze looks like? Oh! That's awesome! Aww! No Sonic Rainboom?
I want you to know that I'm your biggest fan.
Still pretty cool.
Oh, honey, thank you. But you didn't have to do all this. It's kind of embarrassing.
You get it now?
And that's why Rainbow Dash is the most inspirational pony in my life.
Yay! And Diamond Tiara looked so happy there.
Researched, but a little heavy on the pictures, and there was a moldy sandwich in your report.
And it's in the trash back there.
Yeah! Greatest report ever of all
No, what the hell?
This isn't a rock and roll concert!
Which I'm sure you've been to a few of them, Cheerilee. In fact, I'm pretty sure Cheerilee would still go to them today. Okay. That was nice. Bo Hothoof. Okay, but it was spelled Bo, B-O-W, like bow and arrow. Interesting. Huh. Well then. Oh, no, like rainbow. Okay, never mind, that's what it was like. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Well. So yeah, based on what I was seeing before watching this episode, I kind of thought this would be a disappointment and a letdown. No, this was pretty nice. No answers about who the heck Rainbow Blitz is, not even in the flashbacks. But if I had to guess, yeah, I'd definitely say uncle. There was no sign of an older brother or nothing in the house, so I'm guessing uncle. Someone else who was supportive of her to an extent, but never the same way as her parents were. As for everything else, though, yeah, like, a lot of people, the comments and whatnot, the context that I was seeing things in, seemed to suggest that this would not be a good episode, and it was. This was an amazing episode. Well, you know me, I'm going to talk about myself for a moment. I sometimes feel like I get no support. I do my YouTube channel, and I write fan fictions and whatnot, and it doesn't seem to matter to anyone. At least, no one in real life. Not my mom, not my sister, nobody. Some of the people I've worked with have seen some of my stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But in general, they're not like, yeah, you go, you're great at that. You could totally be an awesome person with that sort of thing. They don't do that. So, yeah, there's a lack there, and I desperately want it to be filled, but I don't know how. At the same time, though, I can understand where Rainbow Dash is coming from. Actually, there was once in my memory where something similar did happen. I was in 6th grade, and I won my school spelling bee. By a hair. Literally, the only reason I won it was because of a book that I'd read just so happened to contain the word that I needed to spell. And it was ridiculous. But I won, and Mom rushed up on stage and hugged me, and she was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. And yeah, that was nice. It was nice. It was fun and cool. And that should have been a really good memory, but it's tainted a little bit because one of my classmates, an absolute whatever, she wasn't a very nice person. Someone else had a word that was literally written on my shirt. Then nobody noticed it, not even the judges, and I'm pretty sure not even the person that spelled the word. But they accused me of cheating, and yeah, I didn't. This person, I don't know what was this person's problem. We used to be good friends, we were neighbors, but then, literally 1 year later, acting completely, utterly horrible to me. Whatever. But yeah, so that tainted that. And on top of that, the fact that the next time I actually got into the spelling bee, I lost. Utterly. But, no, like, I have that one moment where my mom was embarrassingly supportive. But, so, I can get, though, like, if she were like that all the time, yeah, it would be totally embarrassing, especially if it wasn't just about, like, things that I won or competitions that I was in. If she was like, you're the best teeth brusher ever. I am not. I sometimes forget to brush my teeth. It's gross. But I'm so busy doing, like, my YouTube and my writing and whatnot, I forget. But, like, if she were the best, say that, you're the best pasta eater ever. I am very good at eating pasta. I love pasta. But you get the point. Like, if it were about every little thing that I did, that would be ridiculous. And there'd just be no reason for parents to be that enthusiastic about everything in their kid's life. But something about, like, the Wonderbolts or whatnot, like, that's Rainbow Dash's passion. That's her goal in life. That's something that should be encouraged. That's something that should be enthusiasm shown for. So, I mean, there's a fine line there, and her parents crossed it. But she also kind of crossed that line a little bit when she snapped like that, which I also have experience with, snapping like that. I mentioned that back in the Trixie episode, which I literally just edited. I am so behind. Whatever. But yes, there's always a line, and people crossed it in this one. I do think it's an amazing coincidence that Scootaloo slingshotted herself up to Cloudsdale right into Rainbow Dash's parents' backyard. That's just wow. That's coincidence. But hey, I mean, Equestria is full of magic and whatnot, so maybe not a coincidence. Maybe it was just meant to happen. Oh, come to think of it, yeah, maybe it really literally was meant to happen, so that way Scootaloo could help Rainbow, I don't want to say patch things up, but just steer things in the right direction with her parents. I can get behind that idea. That's pretty cool. Huh. Well, yeah, this was a fun episode. Gave me a lot to think about here. I've been rambling on for quite a little while here. Next week is, I think it's an episode about Big Macintosh. I heard this a while back. Supposedly some writer has got I've heard people speak in negative connotations about it because apparently it's Big Mac has a crush on someone. And based on the thumbnails I've seen, I think it looks like Sugar Belle, I believe is her name. The baker from Our Town, one of Starlight's old followers. Which could be cute. But yeah, people were speaking of it in negative connotations because they don't like that. People don't like things that destroy canon. Like, a lot of people before this thought that Rainbow Blitz was Rainbow Dash's dad. And clearly, he's not. So, with that headcanon now gone, that has people upset. I've never particularly cared about that. As I said, I always thought he was her brother or her uncle or her mentor or something like that. But I can understand why some people would be upset about that. I still think it's a ridiculous thing to be a little upset about. Whatever appears in the show is canon to me. Headcanons outside of that are interesting and cool, and I like coming up with them. I like theorizing about them. But there comes a point where you just have to say, yes, this is what's canon. My own stuff is not. And so if Big Mac does have a crush on this other pony, maybe it's Sugar Belle, maybe it's not, then whatever, that's in the show. It's canon now, and there's nothing we can do to change that. I doubt, though, that this show will actually have any kind of real relationship form like that. Because, let's face it, when has it ever? Like, we've never been shown, other than Princess Cadence of Shining Armor, who got married, and, okay, possibly Sky Stinger Vapor Trail. We've never seen any kind of romantic relationship on screen continue. By the way, I just remembered seeing those two cameo in this episode just walk across the screen. That was amazing. More stuff like that, please, DHX. Put Maud in the background of the next episode, please. Somehow. In any case, before I go too much longer here, yes, I have no concerns about next week's episode. I'm more just curious than anything. I hate having to wait a week to watch it, but as I'm waiting for the iTunes releases, I'm going to have to. This week's, though, pretty fun. Try to do a rating here. All around, I'd say maybe it's 8.7? I don't know. I've lost track of ratings a long time ago. I never give anything below a 5 or so. Whatever. It was a pretty decent episode, I'd say. It's definitely above average, I think.